Okay, we're trying something a little different. We are doing my Eternal Masters draft deck against the Battle of the Horde from the Theros set. It's a single player, sort of an aggressive Horde deck of Minotaurs that are going to be attacking me, which is really bad for my deck because if I get a slow start, and I pretty much have to sacrifice my life in order to win. So odds are against me, but I'm using these three, which lets me play an extra land on each turn, which lets increase my hand size and lets me loot whenever, which will really help my reanimator strategy. And then I'm going to start with 4 turns before the Minotaurs attack, and then the next game we'll do 3, and the next game we'll do 2, and we'll see how we do. So let's get this started with 4 turns before the Minotaurs attack, and I get to play 2 lands each turn, as well as starting with 8 cards actually, so there's 8. Yeah, I can keep this. I can't really start with much of anything, and I have 2 cards that I kind of want to ditch. Well, World Gorger definitely gets ditched, so I have nothing to cast, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Dismal Backwater to gain a life and go to 21, and an island. I could use more swamps, but that's life. And that's the end of turn 1. We're going to turn 2. Or at the end of turn 1, I'm going to loot. So I get Extract from Darkness. Wolgorge Dragon goes in the graveyard. It's only in there till Animate Dead comes back. And then I'm going to go to turn 2. So, turn 2. Okay, I got 2 islands to play, so I'm going to do that. I guess I need 4 mana, so I can already play. I can play the Phyrexian Rager, which will help a little. I'm going to lose a life. I'm going to draw a card, and then at the end of my turn, I'm going to loot again. It's a Mana War. I'm going to remove the Phyrexian Ingester because I can probably ingest something right away with the Extract from Darkness. Okay, we're going to turn 3. Animate Dead. Alright, if I don't want to do it with this on the battlefield just yet, because I could kill myself, possibly. And I need some way of hitting their library, so I can't do this yet. Well, okay, yeah, this is for when I need to do the final blow. I can't actually do this right just yet. So, step 1. I have no land, so I'm going to attack with the Phyrexian Rager to dump 2. There's 1, there's 2. And when I cast that, I lost this. That's right. I'm going to. I think I should get the next land and just go ahead and Extract from Darkness. No. All right. We'll just make the Deadbridge Shaman for now. And then we will pass the turn. So that's the end of turn 3. So we're starting turn 4. I'm gonna loot. I don't want the Gargantua. Okay. So, starting turn 4 is the last turn before they start attacking. So, it's going to be critical for me to be at a good spot right now. Okay. I'm going to keep 1 back for defense, and I'm going to attack with 1. I have 4 mana. Yeah, okay. I'm going to attack with a 3 to dump 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep the Phyrexian Rager back for defense. I might as well bring another body in. I think that would be good. So the Digger will come in, so that I might be able to kill 2 on defense. I'll bring back the Gargantua, I guess, because these are the 2 main targets for these 2 cards. So, all right, it is now the Minotaur's first turn. What is this? Why is there? What is this doing in here? Huh. Complete disregard randomly in this deck. Alright. Minotaurs get 2. Uh-oh. At the beginning of combat, 3 damage to each creature, and then whenever it attacks, it gains first strike. Well, nothing is attacking, nothing's gaining first strike. So this is pretty bad for me, because it pretty much sweeps my board. They don't have a hand to discard, so yeah, that's not good. Well, my turn. I'm gonna loot. Okay, I got a land. That is good. I'm gonna drop 1 Gargantua. Because I can cast the Pangolin at least. And maybe a Gargantua, we'll see. Okay. Plague Witch is not interesting to me. I'm gonna cast the Pangolin, which will be able to defend me against 1 of their creatures. And then I'm going to pass the turn. And then they will play 2 cards. Goreseeker and the Reckless Minotaur. I'm just gonna eat this damage, and I'll block this. So this hits me for 4, this dies. And at the end of the turn, this will sacrifice. So down to 16. And it's not my turn. I need to start bashing, so I gotta be able to cast something. Okay, I can cast the other Gargantua. I think that's probably the right play right now. I'm gonna loot. Twisted Abomination's not bad either. Let's drop the Plague Witch, and we'll keep all the big guys. So I'm gonna attack with the Pangolin. Yeah. Which will destroy 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm keeping the Ingester to ingest 1 of these if any hits the battlefield. Right now, while I have the luxury of doing so, this goes to the graveyard. I get 5 life, so it takes me to 21. And then I'm going to cast a guy, play my island. Wow, almost all my islands are on the battlefield now. That's pretty crazy. And I will cast probably the Gargantua to give me a few more options. Because I can't protect this just yet. Okay. Gargantua, I'm going to lose 2 life, go to 19. I draw 2 cards. And so I'll have a swamp for next turn, if I want a swamp. Right now it feels good to just play and cast, so we'll see what happens with the with my opponent here. With the Minotaurs. 1, 2. Okay, this comes into play tap. This goes on the attack. Gets eaten by the Gargantua. So it's gone. On my turn I'm gonna ingest that, so I have a really big guy. So this should be good. I think I'm in a really good place right now. I don't need to loot. Because I think I'm just gonna win. So I'm gonna play the swamp. I'm gonna attack with the Pangolin, which will dump 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Plundered Statue draws me a card, and this makes it sacrifice 2 Minotaurs. Darn. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm still ahead. So I draw a card. So yeah, my card drawing is pretty good. So no need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's cast Twisted Abomination, which can regenerate, which puts me in a good place for now. It'll be your turn soon. Yeah, I'll just pass. Alright, 1, 2. Each Minotaur can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures, but I've got the creatures, so it attacks, and I'll block with both of these and regenerate this. This kills this. And then it's my turn. Yeah, I'm doing fine here. Like I don't even need to draw cards right now because I got everything. I'll cast the Dismal Backwater, take me back to 20. I'm gonna cast probably the Shoreline Ranger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which will let me attack with, like, probably these two, so since they hit the hardest, for 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All these dead artifacts. So this artifact means I gain 5 life. This artifact means they mill, or I get any creature back from the graveyard. And this creature means they mill 7 and I draw a card. So a lot's happening. I'm getting 5 life. This is bringing 1 creature back from the graveyard to the battlefield. So I might as well grab the other for Phyrexian Gargantua. Lose 2 life. Draw 2 cards. This means that they're going to mill 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to draw a card off of this. And that ends that. I don't have... I'm going to have to discard things, but that's fine. I can probably discard Night's Whisper at this point. So, okay. At the end of my turn, I discard Night's Whisper. Because I probably don't need this card draw right now. I'm just in a really, really good spot with this deck. So, they're going to do 2 things. Whenever it attacks, it gets +2/+0, and it gets destroyed at the end of the turn. It's a 2/3 that's going to attack as a 4/3, and then it gets destroyed. I'm just going to take the damage. I don't really even need to worry about it. So I'm going to take 4 and go to 19. And then it gets destroyed, so it's gone. It's my turn. I have all the mana in the world. And I have all the cards in the world, but I think there aren't even enough cards in here for it to survive an Alpha strike. So that's what I'm going to do. Everybody's going to attack for 11 plus 11 for 22. Are there even 22 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, nope, I win. Game over. We'll go to game 2. Alright, we're in game 2 of the Battle of the Horde. I'm starting with 8 cards because of this. I'm going to play 2 lands per turn if I want to. Harvester will let me loot. So there's that. I'm going to get 3 turns before the Minotaurs start attacking this time. Let's see. Is there anything? I got my combo piece, but I think I can't cast anything on turn 1, so I'm just going to Dismal Backwater and Swamp. So that gets me a life. And then I'm gonna go to turn 2. I'm not gonna loot just yet. Not until I have something I really want to discard. Yeah. Okay, turn 2. Actually, I need a play, so I think I should loot. So I'm gonna loot. That's not a play. I could Gargantuan the next turn though, so maybe to get me more cards. So maybe I drop the Pangolin and then animate it. Turn 2, I have not cast anything. Turn 3, I'm going to cast the Gargantua. Or maybe, we'll see. Turn 3 is my last turn before they start attacking, which is kind of bad. I'm going to draw. Ingester is good to loot. I'm going to play both islands, so I can cast a Gargantua if I want to. I probably will, but we'll see what we loot. I'm going to draw Night's Whisper. That'll draw me some cards, so I'm ditching that. Alright. I'm going to play the Gargantua. Yeah. And I'll probably animate that to kill something if it sticks. So there's that. That's going to draw me 2 cards. Necrotal will kill something on the way in too. That's good. And it'll lose me 2 life, take me to 19. It is now the Horde's first turn. They'll play 2 cards. 2 Minotaurs. They're going on the attack. I'm going to block this one to kill it. I'm going to take 2 from this. To go to 17, it'll be my turn. Okay, and I'll hold on the loots until I need them. Okay, I'm going to play the next swamp. I'm going to go on the attack with the Gargantua. And probably play the Pangolin, or Animate Dead and the Necrotal. Yeah. So I'm going to go on the attack with the Gargantua, which mills 4. Okay, all those guys are dead. And then I'm going to cast the Necrotal. To kill this guy. Create me a defender. And then I'm also going to Animate Dead on the Pangolin, which will give me a big guy, 6/5, which I think only 1 creature of theirs can handle. So now I should be doing pretty well. Alright, let's see what you got. 1, 2. These go on the attack. The 2/2 will be blocked by the Necrotal. The Pangolin will eat that. So now it is my turn. I think I'm gonna go on the attack with these 2 and cast a guy, but let's see. Oh, I forgot to loot. Well, it won't matter too much now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is enough to cast both of these, which I will do. So I'm gonna keep just the Necrotal back, and I'll attack with these 2 for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. No artifacts. And then I will Knight's Whisper to see what I get first. Lose 2 life. Draw 2 cards. I'll play the second Dismal Backwater. Gain another life. I'll play a Phyrexian Gargantua. So now I have 2 blockers for them. Draw 2 cards. Lose 2 life. And could play another Dismal Backwater, even. I mean, yeah, I'm so far ahead right now. Alright, 2 cards. 1, 2. These 2 attack. This blocks this to kill it. This blocks this. Or, the first striker blocks this to kill it. The Gargantua blocks this to kill it. Okay. Alright, next turn I can get a guy back. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, let's go ahead and just cast more guys, because I can. Twisted Abomination will eat a lot. So, and it can survive. Thanks to the regeneration. So I'm going to attack with everything but the Necrotal. For 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I could draw a card off the plundered statue. Okay, I can bring 1 guy back if I want to. I'm just gonna cast the defender for now, the blocker for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Twisted Abomination, and we'll let them do their thing. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, so next time it's gonna start bringing guys in. The 3/2 is gonna die to the Necrotal. Then it's gonna be my turn. They're gonna have 3 guys coming in now. But I don't think that'll matter, because I'm just... Yeah, this is just kind of ridiculous. This is creature. Got a swamp. This is creature. So... I guess attack with everybody but 1 Gargantua and a Necrotal. Yeah. It's pretty good. So, 6, 10, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see. Draw a card. Mill 7. Gain 5 life. Draw a card. Got a tortoise. Mill 7. Gain 5 life. We'll do that first. And then we'll mill the 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're gonna mill 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 left. Oh, I could have attacked and won. Sacrifice 2 Minotaurs. Don't matter. My turn, I'm gonna cast the tortoise. And we'll see what he does with these 2. If they attack and I survive. Okay, this is down. This is attacking. I'm gonna go ahead and trade that with the tortoise at this point because this doesn't matter. So I just need to kill the last guy on my turn. Well, I have to wait for it to attack because I can't attack it directly. Or I guess I could just bounce it. Or should I do the style points? Let's do style points. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extract from darkness. We'll mill 2. And then we'll extract Phyrexian Ingester, which will ingest it, making it a 8-7, and I win. Because all the Minotaurs are dead. Thank you very much. We'll go to game 3 with the 2 turns next. Okay, this is Battle the Horde with my Eternal Masters limited deck. And we're gonna go on hard mode with just 2 turns before they start attacking. So this is especially bad for me. Well, I get an island and a swamp, which will let me Night's Whisper right away. Hopefully that'll get me what I need. So let's give it a shot. Island, swamp, Night's Whisper. Lose 2 life. I'm gonna have to discard, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to discard the Ingester, and then... No, I cast Night's Whisper. I forgot to actually cast it. Actually, that... I didn't need to discard it, but I probably will on the following turn. Because I'm going to loot. So I'm going to loot before the end of this turn. Just draw me a card that's not an island. That's what I was looking... Or a land. I was looking for land. Okay, so we'll go into the next turn. This is the last turn before they start going off, so I'm going to go ahead and loot again, hopefully to get into the land. Perfect. I will ditch the Shoreline Ranger. So I got 2 swamps. It's 4 mana. It is not enough to cast a big creature, but it should be enough to cast Deadbridge Shaman, which should hold them back a turn. Oh, I gotta think about this. I think it might be better to draw and cast the giant tortoise, because the tortoise can hold back a lot of guys. But this is definitely a bad place to be right now. Okay. Night's Whisper first. Okay, so I have mana for next turn. Giant Tortoise, and then I'll be able to cast a Gargantua straight ahead next turn. So that'll be good. But it will be your turn first, so you will play 2 cards, and they will come crashing into me. I'm going to block one of them, and I'll take 2 to go to 16. Oh, I did Knight's Whisper, so I'm actually down to 14 now. And then it'll be my turn. Okay, so I need 2 mana on the battlefield. You're going to be in block mode, and so will the Gargantua, I believe. Yeah. I'm going to lose 2 more life. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. I will probably use Necrotol, and I will probably loot to discard the Plated Witch, which no longer serves a purpose in my hand anymore, but we'll see what they do after their turn. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, so everything takes 3 damage, which will help me, because the tortoise doesn't really do much, so all this will die. My tortoise dies, all 3 of these die before combat, my Gargantua sits pretty, and now it's my turn. Okay, alright, this isn't bad. I don't need a Necrotol anymore. I'm gonna probably save the extract for a Phyrexian and Gesture to kill something big. So I just need to start getting guys on the ground. I'm going to harvest. Yeah, that'll work. I'll ditch the Plague Witch, and then I will play the Dismal Backwater, get a life. I'll play the Swamp to get me to 7, which will let me cast a couple guys. Necrotol I'm going to keep till I have to kill something, but with 6 mana, I can cast the Rager, lose a life. I'm going to ditch that, and then I'm going to cast the Shaman, and then the Gargantua is going to go in to kill mill 4. Okay. Then I have 2 guys on defense. Let's see what happens. 1, a 3/2, and a 2/2 attack. I don't want to trade, but I think I'm just going to. Well, I'll trade 1 and I'll Necrotol. Well, these guys are only meant to trade their life. Their life is too small, so I'll go ahead and trade. I need to get my bigger guys out. Do I have any big guys in here? Not yet, huh? They're all little guys. Except for the Ingester, which I need to ingest something worthwhile. Okay, well, let's go. My turn. Hopefully I'll draw one of my bigger guys, or I'll be able to loot into it. Draw, island. Let's loot. Ditch the Roll Gorge Dragon. I think the right play here is to attack with the Gargantua, which will mill 4. I definitely have to keep the mill going, otherwise there's a chance that artifacts will fall, and that's going to really ruin me. I'm going to cast Gravedigger, which will return the Deadridge, because the Deadridge will trade at least. Actually, maybe there's a Shoreline Ranger. No, the Deadridge. I realize the Shoreline Ranger is pretty good against almost all the creatures. The Deadridge will trade. The Phyrexian Rager actually draws me a card, so that might actually be the best. Okay. And they can trade with many of the creatures. So let's do that. The Rager will get me a card. Keep my steam going. Let it lose a life. How many did I play 2 lands this turn? I don't think I did, so I'm gonna play my 2 islands, which leaves me a lot of mana. And then I can bring back the big guy if I need it. Okay, so your turn. 1, 2. These 2/2s attack. I'll just trade everything. Okay, my turn. I have all the mana in the world. Nothing to cast. Wow. Let's loot again. For that's also not anything I want. I guess I can at least cast it as a a 1/0 blocker, so Plague Witch will play. Is there a guy to bring back? A big guy that's not World Lord Dragon, because that's gonna suck. Yeah, okay, Shoreline Ranger. I'll bring that back. I'll animate the Shoreline Ranger. So now I have a 3/4. 1/1 and 3/4. I'm gonna attack. Go 4. Let me draw a card. That's good. Strix is pretty good. I'm gonna cast a Strix, which draws me another card. It's a Swamp. I play the Swamp. And I'll pass. It is now your turn. You got 2 guys, a 3/2 and a... Oh, artifact makes this difficult. Okay, 3/2 is gonna attack. I'm going to put this, the ranger in front of it so it dies immediately. Then it's my turn. Okay, let's draw a guy. Gargantua is the guy that I want. That'll leave me 1, 2, 3 blockers, which is good. I only need 2 really. So let's go in with the Gargantua. Just the Gargantua, I guess. And the Strix. No, the Plague Witch. Yeah. So that's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll cast the other Gargantua, hopefully getting me into something good. It'll draw me 2. I will lose 2 life. Go to 9. I will play... Is there anything else big in here? Except the World Gorger? The Ingester I want to eat something with. Necrotroll I'm going to keep. My cards are running a little low. So I want the 5/3 is what I really want. I don't really need any more mana, so I guess I'm just going to start looting. Loot. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I have the mana to cast that, so I will ditch Factor Fiction. And then I will cast the Pangolin. Great. So the beats should start coming in next turn. Alright. 1, 2, 3. This comes in tapped. These 2 attack. I'm going to trade the Strix for this. And then this just gets eaten by the Pangolin, or the Rager, doesn't matter which. Ingester's turn will be up this turn to eat the Chosen, so I have another big guy. So I'm only going to deal with 3 guys a turn. I don't think I need any more looting or... yeah, I don't need to loot anymore. I'm good. So I actually want to ingest that, so I'm going to extract from darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extract from darkness. So we mill 2. I lose the Cephalid Sage and a Swamp, which I really gotta finish this guy off in 5 turns, so it's not actually that good. This goes mill, this gets milled. I'm gonna get the Phyrexian Ingester onto the battlefield, exiling this, so it becomes a 8/7. 8/7 on the battlefield. I can probably keep these 3 on defense, so attack with the rest of these for 11. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one mills 7 more. And this one I get a guy back. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm gonna win next turn. I'm gonna get a guy back. The guy I will get back is probably whatever the biggest thing I can get back is. Or a Gravedigger and another guy, which I think is probably best. So I'm gonna get the Gravedigger back. Yeah, let's cast the Gravedigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gravedigger comes down, which will get me one that doesn't draw. Tortoise. No, I'll bring the Shaman back. That can trade with almost anything. Which I will cast. Shaman. Okay. 3 guys coming in next turn. 1, 2, 3. Alright. These 2 are going to attack. 2, 3 is going to be eaten by the Shoreline Ranger. Freaking Gargantuan is going to eat this. Okay, it is my turn. They're going to try to play forward the following turn, but I don't think they're even going to get a turn. Because, yeah, I have too many guys. I'm going to draw. Dismal Backwater. Sure, I'll play it. I'll get a 10. And how many guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 versus I'm gonna do it. I win. These all turn sideways and I win. Everybody goes sideways. Everything gets milled. And yeah. Game over. I win. Thank you.